everybody. Welcome to Connecting to Your Inner Wisdom with Donna. It is such an absolute pleasure to be here tonight, offering free micro-kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So please, as you come in, we are a global community. Please do let me know where you're coming in from. I always love to know. We've got we've got people in our community from all over the world, and I always like to know. It's so interesting. I'm coming in from Brisbane, Queensland, so we're sweltering in heat. We have people from the UK and the US and Finland and Poland and everywhere. So please do let me know where you're coming in from. Hi, Bryn, how you doing? Hi, Shakti. Oh, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Bryn. So for those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, I'm here every Wednesday night offering free micro-kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown on what each one sort of encompasses. Hi, Kimberly and Nick. Hey, Kerry. And wonderful. Okay. So from Central Vic. Fabulous. Okay. So with an emotional balance, please do let me know if you can hear me okay. I've changed locations and I do have a fan blasting at me, so I'm not sure if that's going to impact the quality of sound for you. So, hi Megan from Bathurst and Cat from Gold Coast. Kimberly from New Zealand. It's always a pleasure to see you here, Kimberly. Hey Linda. Hey Alicia. So if you are after an emotional balance, so I'll tune into your energy and then I'll go through the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element chart and we'll have a look at which element, meridian and core emotion is coming up for you to get some support with tonight. And if you're after a chakra balance, same as for an emotional balance, I will tune into your energy and then I'll scan through your chakras for you. Hi Breeza, hi Ramona, hey Donna. I'll scan through your chakras for you. I'll let you know which ones are showing stress. Always working with the priority. I'll dig into the priority chakra that needs the most support, provide you some information, help offer some support and balance that, and then just go back and check the other ones for you. So please, as you're coming in, please do let me know which one you would like. Okay. Hey Mel from Central Coast, New South Wales. Oh, Shakti, good to hear. Louise, welcome. So you're from Queensland as well? Great. All right. So Brisbane too? Yeah, Kimmy? Fabulous. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, Bryn, I'll be starting with yourself. And so please do let me know in the chat if you would like a chakra or emotional balance. And then I kind of go where I'm led. So I don't necessarily go in a chronological order. I do go where I'm guided to go. So have a look through. Okay. So as a kinesiologist, I do have lots of resources around me. So you will see me move to look at different things around the room. So I'm just accessing those for you. All right. So Bryn, you'd like an emotional balance? Okay. All right. Okay, so Bryn, I'm just going to tune into your energy now. So I'm just checking some particular Chinese medicine acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. I'm just checking your central and governing meridians. Hydration. Fabulous, we are good to go. So, all right, so an emotional balance for you, Bryn. Okay, so I'll be working with fire, earth, metal, water. So for you, Bryn, we're working with the water element, kidney, bladder, the bladder meridian. Is it fear, anxiety, peace, dread, terror, panic, resoluteness, restlessness, frustration? And the emotion of frustration has come up for you tonight, Bryn, as the priority emotion to get some support with. Okay. Okay. So, Bryn, we're just going to dig into that a little bit deeper for you. So, Bryn, it's coming up, stress around the emotion of frustration in the present time and within a situation. So I'll just have a look if there's anything that might be inhibiting you from being able to release some of that stress around that emotion tonight. So are there any dynamics? Yeah. Okay. So, Bryn, sometimes what can happen, and it's a very normal human thing, it happens to all of us, is that we can try and deal with some stress around a particular emotion a number of ways. Some of it can be keeping really busy, so being distracted to try and sort of avoid it. Some of it is resisting it, or some of it's suppressing it, pushing it down. But for you in this instance, it's your innate awareness has guided me to just identifying with you there's a little bit of separation. So in order to help support and release that some stress around that emotion for you tonight, what we're going to do is just say an affirmation together just to remove that separation, so like an acknowledgement of that emotion, so that then you're able to embrace and release that. Okay. Sleeping your life away, Bryn. So how many times? Once, twice. Okay. So Bryn, we're going to say this twice. So I'll read it out first, and then if you can repeat it after me. So I accept, embrace, and unify with the feeling of frustration. So I accept, embrace, and unify with the feeling of frustration. Okay. So are we ready to move on to a balance for Bryn? Fabulous. And balance for Bryn tonight. Are we doing chakras? So, affirmation, sound. Okay. Are we doing the tuning forks? Are we doing the Tibetan bowl? Okay. Once, twice. Around here, around the heart. All right. So, Bryn, what's come up tonight to offer you some support is the vibration of the Tibetan healing bowl. So there'll be two sounds of the healing bowl, which I'll do in a moment. The area particularly will be focused around your heart and solar plexus chakra. So if you wouldn't mind getting comfortable and just closing your eyes and just breathing nice and deep. So just moving that around your heart and solar plexus chakra, Bryn. Okay, so Bryn, what came up for you tonight, you were after an emotional balance, was we were working with the water element, the bladder meridian, and the emotion of frustration. And it was frustration in the present time within a situation. And there was an affirmation that we said just to help you sort of acknowledge that emotion, so that you were the stress around that emotion, so that you were able to release some of that tonight. And that was through the Tibetan healing bowl. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, Bryn. Okay, so Bryn, I'm just going to end our connection now. Fantastic. Okay. Kimberly, I love the sound of the bowl too. It's so beautiful. Hey, Mel, welcome. First time here. Good to see you. Okay. Breezy, you've never seen this done before. Oh, fantastic. Well, welcome, welcome. Here every Wednesday night, 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time. Okay, let's have a look. Natalie, how are you doing? All right. So, Natalie, if you'd like to let me know in the comments what you would like, and I will. Lani, how are you doing? And I'll come back to you in a moment. I'll check the bottom of the comments in a second. And while I am waiting for that to come through, we'll do a chakra balance for Megan. So I'll just pop that down. I'm just writing it down because I can get a bit spacey sometimes with all the energy work. So, okay. Okay, so Megan, you would like a chakra balance. Oh, Natalie, sorry, Natalie, I can see it there. Chakra balance for you too. Not a problem. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So, Megan, I'm just going to tune into your energy now. Okay, and so just checking some traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. Just checking your central and governing meridians. Hydration. Fantastic. Okay. Well, Megan, we are set to go. So, chakra for Megan. Chakra. Crown. Brow. So, Megan, your brow chakra is showing some stress. Throat. Heart. So, Megan, if you can please say for me twice, I am truth. I am truth. So just as I started scanning your chakras for any stress, your innate awareness is letting me know that you need a little bit more support. So I'm just offering that through your throat chakra. And then I'll go back and start the scan again. Okay, so crown, brow, throat. So your throat chakra indicated some stress. Heart. Your heart chakra indicated stress. Solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. So your throat, solar plexus, sacral, and base all indicated some stress there, Megan. So just check the heart chakra. Heart. Okay. And the heart chakra. So I'll just go through and look at which one is the priority for you. So with kinesiology, we always work with the priority that comes up because kinesiology goes to the core of an issue. So there might be various symptoms, and kinesiology will help support the symptoms, but it will always work with the cause underneath. So it's brow, throat, solar heart, solar plexus, sacral, base, heart. Okay. So for you tonight, Megan, the heart chakra has come up with the priority to offer you some support with. Okay. So chakra, heart chakra. Megan, say affirmation. Yeah. Once, twice. Okay. So Megan, if you can please say for me, I am love. I am love. So we're looking at the inward expression, the outward expression. So we're looking, there's some stress around the outward expression of the heart chakra. So just going to dive into that a little bit deeper for you. So it's a forgiveness. So there's some stress around forgiveness of yourself. I'm about to lose my things here. Hold on. The wind's blowing, the fan's blowing it away. Okay. So there's some stress around for you as well, Megan, around deserving of compassionate acceptance for yourself. So there's no stress about you offering that to others, that there is some stress that your innate awareness is letting me know that there's some, when you try and offer that to yourself, it can be a bit of a stress for you. So the heart chakra is intimately connected with our capacity to love and to feel empathy and compassion. And so that indicated for you, so self-compassion. So it's the self-compassion that's flagged for you again. So when the heart chakra is balanced, we feel a deep sense of appreciation for others and an awareness of the many gifts in our lives, as well as enjoying a sense of inner peace. And so Megan, that flagged for you as well, like some stress around the sense of inner peace. We can become out of alignment in this area if we've experienced heartbreak, and that indicated for you. And it doesn't have to be heartbreak of a romantic nature, or abandonment, or a grieving the loss of a loved one or a relationship, as that one indicated for you. So when this chakra is out of balance, we can feel a hesitancy to trust, and that indicated for you. We can feel less compassionate, we feel impatient, and we do not feel a sense of peace. So the only one that indicated there, Megan, was around not feeling a sense of peace. So are we ready to move on to a balance for Megan? Yeah. And is there anything else that Megan needs in order to do the balance indicator change? If yes, no, okay. So moving on to a balance for Megan, are we looking at affirmation? Are we looking at a chakra? So Megan, what's come up to offer you some support is actually working with the heart chakra. So it's not always the case. It's not always the case that the chakra that is showing some stress gets worked on directly. Sometimes your innate awareness will say that's showing stress, but work on another chakra to give it some support, or it might come up with a completely different balance that you need in order to support and unblock that heart chakra or whichever chakra is showing for you. So Megan, if you can just take a really big breath for me and then just let it out like in a sigh, like So I'm just going to go and scan through those other chakras for you, Megan, just to make sure that they're okay. So brow, throat, solar plexus, sacral, base, heart. So they're all showing no stress for you now. So Megan, you wanted a chakra balance, and initially all the chakras except for the crown showed some stress for you, but it was the heart chakra that was the priority, and it was the outward expression of the heart chakra with a lot, quite a lot came up for you around self-compassion as well. Self-compassion, forgiveness of self. And in order to help support you with that tonight, we worked on directly working with the energy of your heart chakra. So I hope that that was of benefit for you tonight, Megan. So I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay. So Natalie, I did mention that you were next and you're after a chakra balance as well. So Natalie, I'm just going to tune into Megan. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. So Natalie, I'm just going to tune into your energy now. Wonderful. Okay. So I'm just going to check those acupressure points. So you just need a little bit more support as I tune into your energy. And that's with your base chakra, Natalie. So just giving you some support with your base chakra, just to make our connection as strong as possible. Because with kinesiology, I'm tuning into your energy, but your innate awareness and your subconscious is actually guiding the balance about where you need me to go to offer you the best level of support for what you need. So we just need to make sure that connection is really strong between us. Wonderful. Okay, just checking your central meridian and governing and hydration. Fantastic. Okay. So, Natalie, we are good to go. So, chakra. Okay. So, crown. So, the crown chakra has showed to you, Natalie. Brow, heart, solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. And so the heart, the solar plexus, and the sacral chakra also showed some stress for you. So we'll just go and see which one is the priority for you tonight to get some support with. So we're working with the crown? No. We're working with the heart? No. Solar plexus? Solar plexus. Okay. So, Natalie, we'll be working, the solar plexus has come up as the priority chakra for you to have some support with tonight. So I'll just dive into that a little bit deeper for you. I'm trying to say the affirmation. Twice. Okay. So, Natalie, if you can please say for me twice, I am powerful. I am powerful. Is the inward expression? Is it the outward? So just checking in on you. Okay. Is it the... So it is the outward expression of the solar plexus chakra for you, Natalie, that's showing some stress. So I'm just going to dive into that a little bit deeper for you. So is it... So pushing yourself out of your comfort zone has come up with some stress for you. So creating boundaries for yourself has indicated some stress. Creating a much better life and work balance has indicated some stress for you, Natalie. And seeking career advice, if not fulfilled at work, has also indicated for you. So the solar plexus chakra is often referred to as our personal power chakra, and that's indicated some stress for you. For it is about our ego and our sense of self. It's also about our sense of self-esteem, our self-confidence, and so that indicated for you. And also belief that we have what we need for personal success, and that indicated for you. When the solar plexus is out of balance, we have feelings of low self-esteem or not feeling enough, and that indicated for you, and shaky confidence, and that indicated for you. So I read to move into a balance. So is it a chakra balance? Is it chakra? Is it an affirmation? Is it affirmation? So Natalie, what's come up for you is an affirmation to help support you with this. So is it that affirmation? Okay. So I've got 5,500 affirmations, but it won't take me long to go through to find the exact one that you need to offer you some support with this tonight. So we're looking at that one. Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? Okay. Is it 93 to 103? Is it 93, 94, 95, 6, 7? Okay. So is it 1 to 10? Is it 11 to 20? Is it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Once, twice. Okay. So, Natalie, what's come up for you? I'll say the affirmation in full first, and then we can repeat it together. So, if you can say for me, I remove all genetic scarring, blocking. So, it will be, I remove all genetic scarring, blocking my ideas and inspiration. But I'll say it slow now. So, if you can repeat after me, I remove all genetic scarring, blocking my ideas and inspiration. So, I remove all genetic scarring, blocking my ideas and inspiration. So is that the only balance indicated change, if that's the only balance needed for Natalie tonight? Okay. Does Natalie need to say that past tonight? Okay. How many times? Once, twice? Are we talking days? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Natalie, also your innate awareness has suggested saying that affirmation 2 times a day for the next 3 days as well, to offer you some additional support. So I'll just go through and check those other chakras for you. So crown chakra, crown, heart, solar plexus, and sacral. Yeah, and they're all showing strong, no stress on those for you. So Natalie, I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, and I am just going to end our connection now. So for those of you that are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Donna. I'm an internationally recognised kinesiologist, and I'm offering free microkinesiology balances around chakras and emotions tonight. Please do feel free to pop over and say hello on my Facebook page up there, Unleash Your Vitality Kinesiology. And there's also a link to it in the comments. I have lots of information on there. I did a series a little while ago, went for 3 months, which dove deep, like live video that dove really deep into each of the meridians and went into detail about where they are and what they cover and that kind of thing, and lots of other information that you may find of interest as well. So Natalie, thank you so much. Live genetics going, wow. Yeah, I know it was a big one, Natalie. So I checked it like 3 times before I said it. So what a powerful affirmation for you. Wonderful. Okay, Natalie, that was amazing. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. All right, so let me just have a look through. It is an absolute pleasure to be here tonight. So I'm here every Wednesday night, 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time, offering free microkinesiology balances. So Belle, I've been with a migraine all day. Could it be a blocked chakra? It could be. But it could also be a lot of other things as well, like your normal physiological type things as well. So it's hard to narrow it down to just one thing, just from through the live. So let's have a look here, Bryn. I thought I saw a comment from you before, because I did. So yeah, Bryn, Natalie. All right, so let's have a look through. Okay. Kira, you're awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a look through. Bryn, I just saw your other message. Thanks heaps. That was accurate as always. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, Lani, a balance for you. You would like an emotional balance. So I'm just going to tune into your energy now, Lani. So I'm just going to offer you some support as I come through. So just through your heart chakra. So just as a kinesiologist, I use a lot of traditional Chinese medicine, acupressure points, chakras, meridians, vibrational sound, essences, whether they be flower essences. I'm quite tuned into essential oil essences. That's where I'm quite strongly aligned to. Vibrational sound tuning forks. Tibetan healing bowls. With kinesiology, it's really quite endless. So Lani, just offering you some support as I come in. So often what can happen, just through your heart chakra again, so often what can happen is we have, quite busy lives day to day. And as we're running around and then sort of we come back and we're trying to focus in and join, our energy can still be, hectic's not quite the right word, but, like you've been moving quite a bit and it's perhaps not that centered alignedness that you might have otherwise if you were feeling really calm and peaceful and connected and aligned, which is quite natural at this, especially at this time of night too, with kids and preparing dinner and that kind of stuff, or just getting home from work, or being locked out. Yeah, there's many things, right? Okay. So just checking hydration. Just check your central meridian and your governing meridian. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so Lani, I've tuned into your energy, so we're just going to have a look at the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element chart for you. Okay, so I'm working with fire, earth, metal, water, wood. So Lani, we're working with the wood element for you. And is it the gallbladder or the liver? And we're working with the liver meridian. So I'll just dive into those emotions for you and just see which one is showing stress for having support with tonight. So with kinesiology, I mentioned before, kinesiology always goes to the core of the issue. So for example, we might be feeling anger over something and we might go, I'm really angry, like really angry, and that's what I need support with. But kinesiology would look a bit different, a bit deeper, and it could be, let's deal with like your anger. Let's deal like that's something for you that's showing some stress, or it could be you're feeling grief or loss or disappointment or a range of other things that's causing the anger. So the kinesiology would support you with the core issue as well as giving you some relief from the symptom that you're feeling. So we'll just have a look at which one comes up for you. So the liver meridian. So is it anger, rage, wrath, distressed? So distressed is showing for you, Lani, but it's not the priority one. So I'm going to keep going. Transformations, happiness, content, better. Okay, so Lani, resentments come up as the core emotion to offer you some support with tonight. So it's the wood element, the liver meridian, and the core emotion of resentment. So we're just going to dive into that one a little bit deeper for you. So is it past, present? So it's resentment in the present time. Is it within self from mother to another? And it's stress around the emotion of resentment in the present time in a situation that has come up for you tonight. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can support you with that tonight. So for Lani, I'll just see if there's any dynamics, anything that might be hindering you being able to release some of that stress tonight. Okay. So Lani, what's come up for you is a little bit of resistance to that emotion. And as I mentioned before, it's a very natural human way of coping. We've all got a range of strategies that we subconsciously use just to cope and get through. But in order to give you some support tonight so that you're able to release some of the stress around that, we're just going to say an affirmation just to help acknowledge the stress around that emotion for you. Okay, so Lani, if you can say for me, I surrender into the feeling of resentment for my highest potential. I'm just going to say it one more time together. So I surrender into the feeling of resentment for my highest potential. Okay, so indicate change if we're ready to move to a balance for Lani. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Lani, what's come up for you to offer you some support is the vibration of sound, and it's the tuning forks that have come up for you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some traditional Chinese medicine meridian alarm points so that I can find out the exact sound vibration of the dissection of two particular meridians. That's exactly what you need to offer you some support tonight. So pericardium, heart, liver, gallbladder. So gallbladder is one of the meridian vibrations that we'll be working with. So it's central, governing, central, lung, pericardium, heart, not the priority, liver, gallbladder, spleen, stomach, large intestine, triple heater. Okay. So Lani, for you, we're working with the gallbladder and the triple heater meridian. So while I'm grabbing those out, if you wouldn't mind popping in the comments for me if you are left or right-handed, please. Okay, so gallbladder and triple heater. Okay. So Lani, I'll just wait for a moment for that to come through. Right-handed, fantastic, thank you. Okay. So how many times? 1, 2, 3 times. And we're doing it here, here, here. Okay. So Lani, the sound of the tuning forks 3 times, and it is around your heart and solar plexus chakra. Sorry, I'm just going to go. It's coming up for you. So from about here, so a little bit higher than your, about there, down to just above your belly button is kind of the area that's indicating for you. So if you would like to get really comfortable and really relaxed, and close your eyes if that works for you, and just enjoy the sound and the vibration. Okay, so Lani, you were after an emotional balance, and what came up for you tonight was working with the wood element liver meridian and the emotion of resentment, some stress around the emotion of resentment in the present time in relation to a situation. And then to help support you with that was the vibration of sound between the gallbladder and the triple heater or triple warmer meridian. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, and I'll just end our connection now. Fantastic. Okay. So let me just have a scan through. So I am here every Wednesday night, so 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time. Please do pop over just while I'm looking and getting a sense. I'll just keep chatting. So please do pop over to my Facebook page and say hello. And I'm also running a workshop on the 4th of Feb via Zoom. So if you're interested in finding out a bit more information about that, feel free to pop over to my Facebook page. And if that resonates for you, you're more than welcome. And if it's not your thing, that's totally cool too. Just wanted to let you know that it's there. So Sharon, so I'm being guided to you, Sharon. If you're still here, can you please let me know in the comments if you'd prefer a chakra or an emotional balance? So I'll just keep looking just in case you're not with us. Thanks for bearing with me. There's quite a few comments I thought I saw one early. Lani, you are more than welcome. More than welcome. Okay. All right. Natalie, do I do gift certificates? Yes, I do. I do. Feel free to PM me afterwards and I can send you a link if that's easier. But it's on my Facebook page or on my website. If you pop over to my website and under booking, there's a little link there for gift certificates. So that's available for you if you would like to do that as well. Okay. All right. So can't see anything from Sharon. So all right, so Kimberly, a balance for you, and so you would like an emotional balance. So I'll dive on and do that for you. So, I'll just do the 3 checks just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. I'm just going to do them a little bit faster because you've all been with me for a little bit now, so you know what I'm doing. So just offering you some support through your sacral chakra, Kimberly, as we join in. You're more than welcome. So what are you, 3 hours ahead in New Zealand? It's still 3 hours. I can never tell with daylight saving. Okay. So just checking your central meridian and your governing. Okay, so Kimberly, what's come up for you is a little bit of acute dehydration from a kinesiology perspective. And that can often happen if we haven't had enough water continually. Yet my mouth is getting dry. If we haven't had enough water continually throughout the day, or perhaps we've had more caffeinated beverages than non-caffeinated. So if you are able to, if you could take a sip of water in your 11:20 p.m. Oh, wow, okay. So if you wouldn't mind taking a sip of water on your end, excuse me, and holding it in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds, and I'll take a sip on this end as well. So Kylie, is it safe for pregnancy? Would love to organise for my daughter. Yes, it is safe for pregnancy. So I would send out a client form in advance. And so if your daughter just popped down that she was pregnant, there are certain acupressure points and oils that I would stay away from, but it is safe. Courtney, you're making me laugh. Raised hand, waving arm. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, you're in New Zealand too, Crystal. Cool. Okay. So, hydration. Fantastic. Okay. So, Kimberly, we are connected. So, we'll just have a look for you. Which element, meridian, and core emotion is coming up for you tonight? So, is it fire, earth, metal, water, wood? So the water element indicated for you, but it's actually the wood element that is the priority for you for some support for tonight. So is it gallbladder? Liver. And so, just drop my pen, hold on. Drop my pen. So the gallbladder meridian indicated for you, but it was the liver meridian that is the priority for you. So she's indignation, transformation. Okay. Responsibility, happiness, irritability, hostility, content. Yeah. So Kimberly, I'm just going to check our connection again. Yeah. Okay. So Kimberly, if you can say for me, please, I am truth. I am truth. So let's see. So working with wood, liver. So is it anger, rage, wrath, distressed? Okay. And Kimberly, distressed is coming up as the priority emotion for you for some support for tonight. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just dive into that a little bit deeper for you. Sorry, just knocked the stand. Okay. So is it in the past? Is it in the present? Is it in the future? So, Kimberly, what's come up for you is the emotion of distress. And when I'm looking at the timeline, it's coming up for you, it's picking up stress around the emotion of distress in the past, present, and future. So it's sort of something that seems to be carrying on a little bit for you. So I'm just going to pop all of those. So Kimberly, if you wouldn't mind sharing with me, if you don't mind sharing with everybody, your age, if that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop back through your timeline and pick up any ages where that your subconscious has really like recorded a strong emotion of stress around the emotion of distress. Thank you, if that made sense. Okay. So 27. So 27 indicated. 28. So 27. 24. 23 to 20. 23 to 20. 23. 20. So 20 to 15. 19, 18, 17. 16, 15. 15 to 10. 15, 14, 13. 12, 11. 10. 10 to 5. 10 to 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so Kimberly, the numbers that I said out loud, they were points in time where your subconscious has sort of held on to some stress around the emotion of distress, like it's kind of like held on to that. In the younger years, it's so like the really younger years, it's usually something that you've taken on from somebody that you're extremely close to. So, you know, a mother or a father or, you know, someone that's around you quite often. And they also indicated some stress around the emotion of distress from a past life as well. So I picked that up and added that into your balance. So coming back to the present. So present and future. Okay, so present indicated, but future, now that we've stacked in all of those ages, future is no longer indicating for you as some stress here. Some stress around that. So just have a look, is it within self from another? Okay. And so what it is, often we can have stress like from within ourselves, like we self-generate it. We can take it on from somebody else, or we can be projecting it onto somebody else as a way of flagging it for us to be able to deal with and release. And that's the situation that has come up. That's what your innate awareness has guided me to for you tonight. So okay. So affirmation. Okay. So if I can ask you to say this affirmation with me or after me twice. So I surrender into the feeling of distressed for my highest potential. So I surrender into the feeling of distressed for my highest potential. Okay. And moving on to indicator change, we can balance that. Yeah. Okay. And for balancing that tonight, Kimberly, are we doing a chakra? Okay. Crown, brow, throat, heart, solar plexus. Okay. And to help support you with that tonight, just offering you some support through your solar plexus chakra. Okay. So, Kimberly, what came up for you tonight was you're after an emotion balance. So we're working with the wood element, the liver meridian, and the emotion of distressed. It was distressed, it was showing up past, present, future. So we went back through your past timeline and picked up everything there for you as well as the present, and then it no longer showed for the future. We said an affirmation to help release, to help acknowledge that the stress is there, so you're able to get some support for that tonight, and then offered you some support through your chakra. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, Kimberly. So I'm just going to end our connection there. Fantastic. All right, well, my time is nearly up, so please do come over and visit me at Unleash Your Vitality Kinesiology. I'm actually wide awake, so I'm actually going to take maybe 20 minutes break. I'm going to pop back on live on my Facebook page and offer maybe half an hour more of free balances. If you're interested, please pop over and visit me there. So it's an absolute pleasure to be with you all tonight. I'm here every Wednesday night, 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.